guide, be a friend, lift them up, help them ascend, with love and care, show them by, a good teacher shines every day.
Welcome back to From a Teacher's Diary. I'm Colleen McCook Ellis. If you're joining me for the first time, welcome. In today's video, I'll be taking you through an activity plan, and this will be the circle time activity inside the early childhood classroom. We are going to be doing this plan for the 3-year-olds. The theme is animals. Sub-theme, zoo animals. And the title of my activity is At the Zoo. Okay, if you see me glancing to the side, it means that I am reading because I had to type the plan. So I'm reading from my notes, okay? So objectives. Number 1, identify 2 zoo animals on the animal chart. Number 2, name 1 zoo animal beginning with the letter Z. Number 3, do the movement and make the sound of 1 zoo animal. Let's go to skills. Now the skills that we'll be developing during this activity is our speaking, listening, observation, and manipulation. Let's view the materials. Video of zoo animals, a computer or a laptop, or it could be a tablet. Chart with a mixture of zoo animals and domestic animals. Now let's proceed to implement this activity. The introductory activity is a video of a visit to the zoo. You can find any video with a visit to the zoo on YouTube. Now, step number 1. Teacher and the children will engage in a discussion based on the video. So they have just watched the video and you will be dialoguing. You'll be asking questions, the children will be answering, and they are also allowed to ask questions because this is a dialogue. They need to learn, therefore they need to ask questions to gain clarity to ensure that learning takes place, all right? Step number 2, children will be shown an animal chart with a mixture of zoo animals and domestic animals. And after viewing the chart, the children will name 2 zoo animals. Step number 3, children will be asked to make the sound of the letter Z. Now, if they're unable to make the sound of the letter Z, then the teacher will make the sound and ask them to reproduce the sound. And after the reproduction of the sound, then you're going to ask them to identify the animal on the chart that begins with the letter Z. Step number 4, children will be allowed to do movement and make the sound of 1 zoo animal of their choice. Don't forget to praise them, to encourage them while they are participating during the activity plan. Now let's look at the assessment based on the development of this activity. The assessment is children will touch and name 2 zoo animals on the chart. So now that the activity is completed and the assessment is done, it's now time for the reflection. And this is what I came up with. The activity was executed as planned and most went well. There were sufficient resources and materials for the children to have their own experiences in the learning process. I can safely say that all the objectives were met. However, there was one child that found it difficult to differentiate between zoo animals and the domestic animals. A note will be sent home for her parents to reinforce. Free play materials will also be accessible to help her further. Now, the free play materials has to be something like puzzles of zoo animals or anything that will reinforce the concept that was taught. If you're a teacher, gather in the comment and let us know how you do it. If your plan is done differently, and tell me, is this activity plan detailed enough? Give me your feedback.
So teach with heart, teach with soul. Make them believe they can reach their goal. A good teacher's love will never fade. In their hearts your lessons are laid.